Ezreal, Alistar has never really been the most powerful of early 2v2s. And so probably getting away from that seems like a good idea.
Because did spot out that Lucid was on the Dragon and trying to put some pressure down. May end up in a bit of a smite fight. Showmaker's starting to roam across. He's just reset. But Xiaohu in the vicinity as well.
Man, this Dragon takes so long to kill. Mountain Drake is just very tanky. Oh, Crisp in a lot of trouble. That's going to be the steal for Tarzan, but is it going to be First Blood going over to DK? No, it is not. About maybe some turret plates, but that doesn't happen as Tarzan. Oh man, Brand pretty good at killing grubs. And Xiaohu going to come over and assist as well. And that will be 3 going over to Weibo to start this one off. So already it feels like their grip on the map is better than what we saw in game number 1, despite the fact that they're not starting off with a 2-0 Caitlyn. Playing out the game plan quite nicely. This will be 6 grubs if they're able to take it. DK know that this is happening. Ticking up to 4, so Void Might's now available. It's going to be dangerous though, as we can see. There's 5. DK still looking for a potential fight here as the turn available. Crisp has the ultimate, and there is the flash forward. They lock down Lucid. He's going to have to flash away. As now Moham finds himself all alone, gets the knock up here. Hasn't died just yet, misses the hook, but gets in range onto Crisp. Between Worlds from Showmaker is doing so much work. He takes down First Blood, but Kingin is also going to fall alongside his support. And now Lucid is in no man's land. Light is able to pick up that kill. It's a double for his Ezreal.
Gets the snipe with the Arcane ult over the back, and also then picking up a second kill. Weibo now getting a second Dragon as well.
To Weibo, they even teleport in to try and make sure that this one's going down because they want to be able to get themselves an inner off the back of this as well.
Yeah, Xiaohu had also been zoned away from that bot side turret. You could look at where Lucid and Moham were. They were fully attacking that bottom half. So gold injection for Weibo.
Yeah, this is huge. Moham and Lucid are making their way in though. Tarzan already softened up just a little bit. The hook just barely going to work out as Between Worlds coming down from Showmaker does get the flash out, as now this huge knockup from Crisp is massive, and down goes the Nocturne and the Nautilus. Showmaker not long for the world as well as Xiaohu knocks him up and cuts him down. Aiming tries to get in there, gets one of them back, could be another. The flash out of the way, the headbutt is gorgeous. They still get the turret, they still get the kills, but Aiming is now fed.
From so much of this, but also Crisp surprising DK over the wall, setting up for breathing that brilliant arrow. But every time we get these fights, it feels like Weibo get a chance to sneak away another objective.
These, of course, Lucid and Moham. Moham having a little bit more experience, having played here and there in the LCK, but never at this level. These are 2 players that are relatively untested and absolutely untested when it comes to the world stage, especially for Moham, who has only recently joined this team as Paranoia does come down. There's a hook landing. That's my boy Moham, as they will be able to get the kill onto the Brand. Lucid still taking a lot of damage for it because Brand just does so much. But now Showmaker might be in an awkward position. Between Worlds coming through as he uses it to escape here. True Shot Barrage going to be landing as well. The Hyper has been stacked up. One more auto from Breathe is going to do it. And Showmaker trying to get there, but he does not manage to avoid that last one.
Showmaker's ultimate is nearly up and available. Had to use it to escape, so doesn't actually have it available for this fight. And I think that's why DK just don't feel comfortable taking this scrap. Also, top wave not in their favor, so Weibo get 3 Dragons with little contest from DK.
Absolutely nothing they could do about it. And Soul Point, just such a big deal. We talk about it all the time. Didn't even need to put down the Rift Herald, which is now just thrown in here as there's the fate sealed, and the catch is beautiful. Lucid nowhere to go. That's going to be the lockdown. Between Worlds comes in, Light trying to get himself out. It's a fair bit of damage, but they're not able to finish off any of these kills. Is now Kingin trying to run his way out. Decent mitigation of some of it, but that X-Tech ultimatum is one that they're happy to take any day of the week. They'll take down the Camille, and DK are floundering now.
Weibo are just catching DK as they try to set up these plays. There was a great flank coming through from Kingin and started to move in at the back of Dragon Pit, but Lucid gets caught. He goes for the all-in anyway, and there's just too many health bars and gold on the members of Weibo to really distract them.
Feels like clutching at straws here just a little bit. DK, they were answering a lot of aggression in game number 1. This feels like they're throwing themselves at the problem and not quite figuring it out. Weibo taking a bit of damage off to the side here though. Crisp down relatively low. And yeah, Kingin actually completed the recall. So this could be actually a flank opportunity perhaps, but there is vision here for Weibo. They'll know what's going on. The Void Seeker's starting to hurt. Breathe on a ward, but the Navar's good, and that is going to be the Infernal Soul picked up. Showmaker over the wall. Lucid, nothing he can do. He's just cut down where he stands. Still managed to get the light switch before he did die, but Moham has to flash his way out. Is he going to survive? The answer is yes, but on about 0 health, and now Kingin is just going to be dived after. might survive as well. So they do hold on to their lives. So on top of the fact that they get Infernal Soul, they'll also be able to augment it with the purple buff. And now we're going to move towards a gigantic advantage as far as the money is concerned. Weibo are going to look like a freight train.
But that's the thing, this is so much more controlled from Weibo. You look at the last game, it was Mist Orianna combos with that Nocturnal, tried to make some sort of play around Kingin is kind of gone now, especially against someone like Xiaohu. He's just way too strong. And if you ever do, the ability for Weibo to just tear through your structures is so insane.
Oh, it's ridiculous. That is going to be some bounty gold going over, so maybe a silver lining there, but you can see here, after that does fall, the Rebel Baron power play does dip for a second and now goes back up to 2k as that inner turret is taken. Aiming takes most of his health bar from one True Shot barrage and is denied a recall, so the base is going to get broken open. Just looks like DK have no real response to what's going on here. The inhibitor going to fall down. They at least clear the mid wave. The top lane wave is also very far away. Houses around his breathe. I just don't know whether DK can stop this siege from happening. They're going to have to go for some sort of all-in as Kingin makes his way back. The tower does fall down. Now DK with 5 are going to look to try and push this one out. The anchor not going to hit the target once again here from Mohan, but fortunately for him, it doesn't hit terrain as well. Now Showmaker bouncing around, does go into stealth here as there is the Between Worlds. The ulti out from Xiao, who is going to come through. He gets knocked up, but there's no
Crisp!
Oh! The headbutt pole flash comes through from Crisp, and he's knocking 3 of them up, but it's just the inhibitor that goes down. Yeah. There are a couple of teleports available for both Kingin and Showmaker, but they might have to use them pretty soon as Weibo are closing in. I think they've realized that maybe some kills are okay, as DK double teleport is on the cards. It's only Showmaker that makes his way in first as Kingin thinking about a potential flank. And Weibo are still not really pulling the trigger. They don't really have to. They're just keeping DK in position as the Elder has just spawned and they have the inside track to get over there. Xiaohu setting up for some sort of engage angle as there's the ulti. They've caught Showmaker and he just explodes. Nothing he can do about it. Now the late teleport from Kingin 2 already dead. Xiaohu out of there. Lucid also going to be dead. This is so clean from Weibo. The X-Tech ultimatum comes in, aiming, trying to do all of that cool stuff, but the wallets are so heavy and Weibo will push down. They'll destroy the Nexus and they'll take us to a game 3.
It is a clean ace and a clean showing from Weibo Gaming. They dismantled DK in this game and pushed us to game number 3.
I swear, it's almost too clean,
yeah.
Dagda. And
I don't know who this is.
I didn't think that I'd be saying that phrase in this particular series, but it was gorgeous League of Legends here from Weibo Gaming as they do take down the Nexus in game number 2. DK, they're going to have to pick themselves back up after that one and see what they can do in the 3rd deciding game.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Swiss stage of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.